we're here today, obviously, to sign 1204. Is that the number? Which has captured a lot of attention for a long time. But you know, this is the culmination of that effort, but not the culmination of the result of that effort. There's so many people in this room that deserve credit and praise for, number one, helping try to devise the comprehensive nature of how you improve health care for the people of Arkansas, how you touch and reach people that perhaps would otherwise be untouched and unreached. So many people that are not in this room, that are colleagues and allies of the people in this room that work every bit as hard in their own respective communities to try to make this happen. The members of the General Assembly who are here and some who are not here that work so hard to ensure the passage of this bill, which is soon to become an act. You know, I've told you several times that 3/4 is nigh on impossible. People just, we don't want to set false expectations here. Y'all quit doing this. 3/4 is hard to do. Sometimes 51% is very hard to do, but 3/4 of both bodies is very hard to do. It doesn't happen without the hard work of a lot of people too numerous to name. Certainly we should call out and name the two chief sponsors of the bill, both Greg Reap and Tracy Steele. And we should. Should also acknowledge that the leadership of the two houses is so essential in today's world for bringing the bodies together, for making sure that they're all treated fairly and that they have enough information and that they have time to deliberate and that they can hear all sides. And then when they couple that fairness and leadership with actually being supportive and behind a piece of legislation, that just goes a long way toward ensuring that success. So both President Pro Tem Johnson and Speaker Wills deserve our praise. Lastly, let us not forget who deserves the greatest credit. The millions of Arkansans who quietly go about their business and in their own way communicate their thoughts to their elected representatives, talk to each other and discern and decide what they believe in a democracy ought to happen. And those millions of Arkansans who care about their fellow Arkansans, lots of them won't directly benefit, although they may indirectly benefit, but they know how it'll help some of their fellow Arkansans. You never know who's going to need a trauma system or be in a trauma center. You never know who's going to need home health or community health centers or AHECs. You never know who's going to benefit from additional medical personnel that an expansion of our medical education facilities will permit to occur. You never know whether you as an Arkansan are going to be that one person or not, but the fact that you care about each other and you care to the point that you want to improve the quality of life and the chances for your fellow Arkansans says more than anything I can say about who the real heroes are. And the real heroes are the people of this state who spoke to their elected officials and who expressed the will and worked so hard to make this happen. With that being said, I've invited, now some of them say they don't want to talk, all of them may change their mind and decide to talk. But I've asked the two sponsors and the two leaders if they want to say anything. So with that, do you want to say something, Greg?
This may be my only chance to say something to this big crowd, so I'm going to do it. Thank you, Governor. I really could just say ditto to everything he said. It's the reason he's governor. He knows what to say. But I do very much appreciate everybody that was involved. I truly believe health care in Arkansas is better off today as a result of this bill, and will be in time to come. I likewise have to thank my Senate sponsor, Senator Steele. I've worked so great with him, and he worked so hard The speaker was just the rock through this whole thing, and Speaker Wills, appreciate him. Senator Johnson, President Johnson of the Senate, again, just there, got the work done, and this office that we're standing in today had a little to do with this as well, and we appreciate the governor so much and his leadership. In addition to what the governor said, I too want to thank so many of you and others throughout the state that voiced your opinion and got the word out. I want to thank my colleagues, the members of the House and the members of the Senate. This was a difficult vote for a lot of them to have to stand up and be counted, and they did it for the right reason and the right way, and I appreciate each one of them. Thank you.
Thank you all very much. I just want to say that this did not start when the legislative session started. We started our work on this project well over 2 years ago. We traveled the state, we visited hospitals, we talked to Arkansans, we worked with coalitions. A lot of work went into this. But this whole effort raised to a new level when our governor stepped up and stepped out to support this initiative. But we should really give him a big round of applause. I want to thank Senator Johnson and the Senate for their leadership. It was, as Representative Reedball has already said, a very difficult vote. But in our minds, we always knew that this was a vote that could actually save lives. Thank you.
All right, well, we'll sign and then we'll take some questions if y'all have some questions. So we've got a bunch of pens I'm going to have to sign. Since my name's not that long, I'm going to have to sign half a letter per pen. I'm going to give these pens back and y'all figure out who they go to, all right?
Okay, we can handle that.
Electronic likes you back up there, right? Hang loose.